speaking of simple ideas, the simplest thing that you can do, which is and that's the reason why I'm sharing so many books on my page lately, is using the books as a starting point to open conversation, to open, this curiosity loop, and allow the book and their interest to help you co-create this learning experience with your student, instead of making it like this, hey, here's the lesson plan, this is what we are going to do. If you have the long-term vision very, very clear that I want to raise my child in a way that they become independent learners as soon as possible. I want them to have this agency. And these are the skills that they're going to need in our world anyways, right? That's always the best way to teach, that you infuse this sense of responsibility and this drive, and you're building that from within them so that they do the learning by themselves. And so I find that instead of leaning on a lesson plan or curriculum and all that heaviness that comes with it, you can just choose a good book, pick a book every month, one nonfiction, one fiction, and just try to be involved in the reading process. And, sometimes they are interested in the subject by themselves, they'll read. Sometimes you can soften it and sweeten it by your presence. So you sit with them and read, and maybe pull out a journal and sketch something from that book if they're young. Or you can copy a sentence in your journal while they do it in their journal. Like that introduces copy work. And if there is an interesting tangent that you can take from the book, you can go ahead and research that. You can narrate bits of the stories to each other. You can extend it in different ways and then share it at dinner time with the dad. You can basically create a lesson plan out of nothing. And all it takes is like a handful of skills and kind of like a framework in your mind to build this, and it's very easy to do that. So that's one thing that has really simplified it for me, and it takes away the burden of, I did not finish that day's lesson, right? It's you're measuring your days by the amount of time you invested, which in my case is just 3 hours a day, and you're measuring it on the basis of what kind of quality experience they're having while you're exploring a book together. So it's just such a simple idea that can extend into such deep, meaningful learning. I have more to say. I'll cover in the next video.